Coming through, coming through. Come on in. Wow. It's your girl, baby. It's the mule. What I had said. I had told y'all. I told y'all. What did I say, y'all? I told y'all these women on YouTube is auditioning to be Miss Ciely. I know. Let me see if I can find that stream. But anyway, go back to the other stream. Y'all can hear me give a whole profound announcement of it. And now they coming to the real truth, y'all, and they coming forth and admitting it. Y'all, come on in, cause guess what? I ain't gonna be too long. Wow, what's up, Sister MJ? Okay, I got somebody in here now. Let me just tell y'all this here. Let me let y'all hear some of this here conversation. There's a few people on here, but there's this one lady. There's this one lady who really admitted to wanting to be silly. But let me go ahead and play a few minutes of this here. I don't take no days off. And I days off from being a human. I don't days off. I don't get tired. I got two phones and I don't get tired like Kevin Gates. So I can't if I can't you might take a day off from cleaning. And that's why I was saying I take a day off of anything. Yeah, that's why I was saying that there's a difference between when I have a ultimate focus and everything else is extra. Y'all know how hard I work and where I do and what I do here. There's no way I can take that logic of what I do every day now as a single woman and not put that into my marriage. That's impossible. This is when you take a day off. When we go on vacation. That's when you take your day off. That's when you ain't got to clean. That's when you ain't got to do all that because we somewhere at a resort, somebody else doing all that shit. You do it day off. Yeah. But here's the thing too, like there's dishwashers, there's Roombas, like there's all of like today in today's society, it's the easiest thing for a woman to be a housewife. Obviously, with a man who can provide that, like it's you got dishwashers, everything is done for you. You don't gotta go out back. Hold on. All right. Fair use, y'all. Fair use. So I just want to say this here is for educational purposes. But so this is the angry man and some other people. I don't know all the people names, y'all. I don't really be knowing who the people are. But that's on that show Fight Club, y'all. So somebody said that sometimes as a wife or a woman, you need a break or whatever. So this whole conversation is brought on by you might need a break, right? And the men are so upset that sometimes you might need a break. Oh, baby, but they're telling you you don't need no breaks, my sisters. I'm telling y'all, hold on, hold on. I see where we're going, and I'm about to just nip it right here in the butt. You a housewife, even if you got a job, even if you work a 9 to 5, you still a housewife. Okay. Yeah, facts. I was just about to say that. We got to really start having these real conversations because I'm tired of. Very true. You're still a housewife. You still got that duty. It's not optional. And y'all start to know. I'm gonna tell you the reason why. This is what they're doing. They're trying to use working to escape housework because usually the job a woman gets, let's be honest, is you're a professional chair sitter. You're in a fucking office with air conditioning and shit. So it's not like for you to think that you what angry man was you saying? A professional chair sitter. That's what I said. Really? Damn it, that's what I said. I know about 50% of the people at the plant is women. Chris, Brittany ain't going for this. I'm not talking about the women that actually do jobs that are manual labor and shit like that. I'm talking about the chick that. You see how he could quickly minimize women working, and he's basically saying, yes, women, it doesn't matter if you work 50, 55, 60 hours a week. Oh no, you need to come in here and put in your other 50 hours a week. that's, that, that's what they're telling you. Fair use, guys. Fair use. Y'all liking it so far? Y'all gonna find y'all some good men. These is good men. These are the good catches I want y'all to get. You heard me?
Sitting in the office, on the phone, HR. We all have to reach out about that. You know what I'm talking about. So look, here's the thing. Now, as a dude, if you go like some of them dudes that work at your plant, they working, they on their feet. And look, I worked at plants before. You walking on that concrete floor, that shit ain't no joke. Now, when you get off work, you still gotta cut your grass. You still gotta do all the manly shit that you gotta do at home. So it's like,
now how often do grass grow? Every 2 weeks? You ain't cutting grass every day. But see, this is the BS that they sell you. This is the real talk they're selling y'all. You know, this is I keep forgetting I'm on a low man. I gotta start remember my role. I'm the low value man advocate, not MG. I don't know if you missed the other show, the last show, but you're gonna have to go listen to that little 17-minute clip for you to know who I really am now. Okay, Black Dog, you wasn't here either. Wow, Majestic Iron Kitty Cat. Y'all was not here for that 17-minute show. So I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead because I am the low value man advocate now. But I'm hold on.
no, just because a woman has a job does not mean she can shirk her responsibilities at home. No, you're not doing that. And no, I'm not gonna help you with that because I got my own shit to do. You're not out here helping me clean these gutters. You feel me? Get out here and help me clean these gutters and I'm like, watch the dishes.
It's about to be an uncomfortable conversation for the women. It's about to be, because I could already see where they're going with it. There is no such thing as 50-50. Get that out your head. It does not exist. You don't do 50% of the protection. So, angry man, his wife ain't protecting him 50% of the time. Don't work like that. Yeah. So, y'all just have to, shout out to Uncle Tom. Y'all have to understand, everybody just do different roles and different things. Now, how you value that is usually what gets you tricked up. Well, I mean, I'll be watching the baby 80% of the time, and you only do it 20% of the time, so that's not 50-50. That's the problem with people, is what you're highlighting as important to you and each person's role. If you don't see, once again, most women, I'm sorry, y'all cannot deny this. Y'all are not with men. If y'all got a man right now, y'all do not look at him and go, oh, he's not going to protect me. I definitely expect him to let some guy run up and grab my butt and do nothing, because y'all wouldn't be with him. So y'all can't even use that excuse, right? Have a man.
Your man is protecting you 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Even when he ain't with you, he protecting you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, MJ said while we still listen to these waterheads. Girl, because they the waterheads. Wow, what's up, Kiara? What's up? I'm not for everyone. I'm not for everyone. Did you hear that last show I did for them 17 minutes? Yeah. I put it down for the brothers. I mean, I'm on their side now. Yeah, I got to listen.
You have to understand that your man tendencies tend to be like a lion. Whether you like it or not, he's going to lay there and relax a little bit until he needs to get up and say, okay? But other than that, because he don't do that all the time, you think he ain't a lion. That's the problem. And y'all going to have a hard time identifying this stuff. I'm sorry to tell you, a man is not going to clean as much as you, okay?
Here's the when he said out one time, like, what if, like, just like I think I said it on this panel one time. So what if you're driving down the road, it's the middle of the night, it's raining, and you're out in the freaking boonies, and the fucking tire go flat? Who gonna get out there and change that tire right next to them woods and risk a fucking werewolf coming out that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be out there changing that tire. You're gonna be in the fucking car.
You see, this is the problem. You women do not realize that the low value man is out here really protecting us against werewolves. Yeah, y'all didn't hear that man say he protecting us against the werewolf? Let me let you hear it again.
Like, let's be real. Here's another reality check. Because I live in Vegas. Most women are not marriage material. They come out here, they get bust down, and they go home tell you, a man is not going to clean as much as you. Okay, most. Here's the when he said out one time, like, what if, like, just like I think I said it on this panel one time. So what if you're driving down the road, it's the middle of the night, it's raining, and you're out in the freaking boonies, and the fucking tire go flat? Who gonna get out there and change that tire right next to the woods and risk a fucking werewolf coming out that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be out there changing that tire, and it's gonna be in the fucking car.
You see what I'm saying? Protecting us against werewolves. And you know what? You ungrateful women just ain't happy. Y'all just ain't happy.
See, I'm gonna tell you something. See, this is what's funny with black women. When you say that, that is so beyond the realm of reality for them. They think any dude they get with, they gonna have to hold it down. What happens if you get with a dude where you ain't gotta do nothing but be a housewife? They think that's beyond reality.
Wow, what's good? MJ said, here we go again. Here we go again. They all the beast, baby. Wow, what's going on, Sharice? Wow. What's up, Trinity Time Travels?
They would have no idea what to do with that man.
Hold on, somebody's threatening me in the chat. If you got 100 to get me off the chat, get me off the panel, you go ahead, Young J 215. Just right, look. I thought it was 500. That's for me. Loves. Gotcha. He said, look what he said in the chat. Aaron and Brittany, y'all on the chopping block too? Look at that. What the fuck? The Fight Club, bro. When did cooking and cleaning become optional? Excellent question. You got these chicks out here trying to be like Peggy Bundy. Word. Well, Trigger Mike was the one that said men value fertility looks in you. That's it. Niggas up here on YouTube do. So wait, can I ask y'all this? Because I'm gonna be dead honest with y'all, right? Because I'll be listening to what women say, but obviously I don't care what they say because we watch what they do, right? Here's the thing: I want a man that I don't have to, I don't have to work. It's optional, right? Can he be dead ugly? And I mean, listen, no swag, no none of that. Dead ugly, but you ain't gotta work. The answer to that question is y'all probably gonna say no. There's a lot of guys out here that will make sure you ain't gotta do none of that. Y'all don't want them. The problem is, my favorite saying is women want what they want. And y'all want an alpha guy with small beta qualities that will put you in a position to where your opinion matters a lot more than it should, and he got a bag.
I'm just saying, ladies, y'all want decent men, but do they gotta be cute? I mean, why they gotta be cute? You know what I'm saying? Y'all the ones, stop putting these low value men down. I'm telling y'all, you should be able to take anything these men are bringing you guys, okay? Let me tell y'all. Hold on. Here you go. It get better. Fair use.
And he's good looking. Y'all need to stop lying to yourself. Because y'all do not. Here we go. Let me see what's he. Not ugly, just cute, bare minimum. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's my girl. But y'all gotta stop this because y'all don't want those unattractive, hardworking men. Y'all don't want them. And so y'all be looking for any reason on earth to be lazy. What the fuck is going on? Bro, here's the problem. Why do you not want to work if you don't have kids? Angry man meet you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, what's going on? Oh, yeah, I like you. We get together a couple months. You ain't got no kids. Why you want to be a stay-at-home mom? Because you want to be lazy like the men you say are lazy. Come on, man. You have no kids.
I think the mentality now, I've heard a lot of black women say, hey, we're just as busy in the workforce as men. No, they're not. This is what they say though.
They might be.
And they say, we work just as hard, and they probably sometimes even argue that they make more money, which that's not true. But depending on who. I'm just saying these are the talking points though. That's what I'm saying. So how do you combat that? How do you combat a woman that's talking like that? Easy. You tell them if you can go to work and do everything your boss tell you to do, your work husband Why you can't come home and do what your actual husband tell you what to do? That's true. Cause I had let me tell you something. I had a auntie. She worked her ass off.
Y'all gonna have to. Oh Lord, I'm up here praising this auntie. He about to tell y'all about his auntie who work hard. You know what I'm saying? And I want more you women to aspire to be like his auntie. I need you guys to aspire to be like this here woman right now. Okay, listen, fair use, fair use.
Cause I had let me tell you something. I had a auntie. She worked her ass off. She worked for a hotel. She was like a maid, right? She used to make beds and shit. And she used to work long hours, man, like 12, 13 hours. And she would come home. God, dog, that came out of nowhere. Damn, got that bag too. Oh, damn. To Angry Man's point, she would come home, and I would come over her house and see her cleaning and shit. After she came home from cleaning all damn day, right? And I'd be like, auntie, why? How you do that shit? How you clean after you've been doing this shit all day? And her favorite thing she used to like to say was, if I can do it for, what she used to say, if I can do it for the white man, I can do it for my house. That's what she say.
And you know what? How y'all feel about that? If she could do it, clean up all day for the white man, why she couldn't go home after working 12, 13 hours a day? She should not be tired. I mean, she still got, if you work only 12 hours a day, you still got 12 more hours to put in. I mean, who needs sleep? I mean, that's the problem with you modern day women. That is the problem. Y'all want to think y'all entitled to come home and relax. Nah.
And that's what I said. If I can work 16 hours at GM, I can definitely put in the work for my family. But let me say this. How many?
Y'all heard that? It's just logical. If she could put in 16 hours at work for GM, she could put in some 16 hours for her family. It's just logical.
I can do it for the white man. I can do it for my house. That's what she said. Exactly. And that's what I said. If I can work 16 hours at GM, I can definitely put in the work for my family. But let me say this. How many, and for the men, I want y'all to be genuine. How many of y'all know how many kids y'all wanted before y'all had them? Like y'all had an exact number, and that was y'all goal. I didn't have an exact number. I just wanted. Yes, I do. On wrestling. Doing you put a little some fucking sound.
Sharice, what you mean you wish you was? Sharice, see, that's the problem with you modern day women. You gotta put in over the 24. Why you only have 24 hours a day? You need more than 24 hours a day because you need to work harder, Sharice. Work harder. I'm trolling, girl. I'm trolling, Shazay. Let me troll. Wow, was good, Shazay. Sharice, somebody needs to be clean. Hey, look, it's got to be you, Sharice. You got to be the one to do it, okay? Hold on. It's about to get better, y'all.
Salisbury steak in the damn oven. You throw the clothes in the washer. You put the dish out in the dishwasher and turn it on. And then you watch Love and Hip Hop while drinking some wine. Like, the angry man. Don't lie. I know some women work harder than Miss Ciely. But that's right what I was saying. This angry man. When Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, shit was all jacked up because there wasn't no woman there. Once she got it in order, her shit went smooth. So even if you wanted her to work like Ciely still had her house operational. Yeah. With other people's children and her husband and handled it all. So now what? If anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely.
Y'all heard that? What did the mule tell y'all? These bitches want to be like Miss Ciely. That is who they are to like. Do I need to back it up? Did y'all hear that? Let me see.
Miss Ciely. But that's what I was saying. This angry man. When Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, shit was all jacked up because there wasn't no woman there. Once she got it in order, her shit went smooth. So even if you wanted her to work like Ciely still had her house operational. Yeah. With other people's children
and her husband and handled it all. So now what? If anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely.
And let me just say this here to Sharice, MJ, Juan, what's up, Andrea? Shazette, the Driller Gang, smoking on them dead ops. All of y'all, Trinity, Black Dahlia. I'm not for everyone. I'm gonna need all y'all. You heard me, Majestic. All right, Kitty Cat. I'm gonna need all y'all to get on board. Hit that like button. Hit the like button and subscribe because I'm trying to get some subscribers, y'all. But let me just say y'all this. All y'all need to have a life goal to be Miss Ciely. Yeah, y'all need to listen to this.
Yeah. To not want to have sex with her.
But see, here's the thing. No lie, I know some women work harder than Miss Ciely.
But that's right what I'm saying. This Angry Man. When Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, shit was all jacked up because there wasn't no woman there. Once she got it in order, her shit went smooth. So even if you wanted her to work like Ciely still had her house operational.
Yep. Yeah.
With other people's children and her husband and handled it all. So now what? If anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely.
Yeah.
Not one to have sex.
No lie, I know some women work harder than Miss Ciely.
But that's right.
But let me tell y'all, this should be y'all goal. Is to work harder than Miss Ciely. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to work harder than Miss Ciely. Because Miss Ciely really wasn't nothing. Okay? She was kind of lazy too. Okay? Miss Ciely had the easy good life. And that's what make you modern women want to be Miss Ciely. Okay? Wow, what's up? What's up, Miss Mimi? But let me tell y'all gonna have to get like Miss Ciely, okay? Because Miss Ciely have it going on.
Man, this Angry Man, when Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, shit was all jacked up because there wasn't no woman there. Once she got it in order, her shit went smooth. So even if you wanted her to work like Ciely still had her house operational.
Yep. Yeah.
With other people's children and her husband and handled it all. So now what? If anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely.
No lie, I know some women work harder than Miss Ciely.
But that's what I was saying. This Angry Man. When Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, shit was all jacked up because there wasn't no woman there. Once she got it in order, her shit went smooth. So even if you wanted her to work like Ciely still had her house operational.
Yep. Yeah.
With other people's children and her husband and handled it all. So now what? If anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely.
I know some women work harder than Miss Ciely.
But that's what I was saying. This Angry Man. When Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, shit was all jacked up because there. Once she got it in.
What's up, Miss Sharice? Because I was dragging for you the other day, girl. Did you listen to that 17-minute video?
Yeah, I think so. What was it about?
I was telling you the problem with you modern day women.
I did listen to it though. I forgot that.
I went off on Bomb. I went off on Tequila. Rochelle. Oh, I had to let all y'all have it.
Oh.
I said the problem with you modern day women is, okay, for Tequila, she thinks her and her children need to live inside of a house. What's wrong with living under the bridge? You know what I'm saying? As long as you got you a strong black king who will hold your hand, he gonna protect you under the bridge.
Mule.
Your problem is, I done heard you eating before. You think you have a right to eat every day. That's the problem, Sharice. Listen, I heard you say a man can't afford a loaf of bread. You only need water every day. You only need to eat once a week. Okay?
Yeah. Wait, my phone is fucking up. Hold on.
Wait. That's the problem with you modern day women. Y'all don't want to be Miss Ciely. Y'all gotta work harder than Miss Ciely to get these good men.
That's sad. That's crazy that you say that. Because one of Nature Boy's girls is living, she's like homeless on the street now while he's in jail. and she still be going live and you know spewing her rhetoric and stuff. But that's her king. So
Let me tell y'all, she holding it down. She's a good woman.
oh God, yeah, she holding it. She is. She holding it down.
She holding that shit down.
Whose panel is this?
Girl, that's on a thing called Fight Club. Girl, when I tell y'all, these people, I be checking like when Bomb don't go live, I be going over there to try to see, cause a lot of times she'll hit their panel.
Mm.
But
And who's the
girl, when
girl on
that
there? 'Cause
lady
she
took
sounds
and
like
said, if anything, did y'all hear what she said? She
she kind of
said,
sounds like Black Dahlia to me, but I know that ain't her. But
girl, but this lady said, if anything, she wanna be like Miss Ciely.
yeah, that killed me. That's why I called up actually. I thought she was joking.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That is Brittany B all the time. That's the one Bomb was cursing out a couple days ago.
Oh wow, see, why? Because she was saying some stuff about the pedals.
Yeah, she always uplifting the men and shitting on the women, girl. She always saying the women lazy.
Mm. There's a couple of
Mm,
them that be over there on Bomb's chat, but but
girl. But that shit was so funny. That thing said, if anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely. Girl, Miss Ciely had a good life.
she
You
doing
know, Miss
she's
Ciely is
doing
a
all this
body
for
damn
nigger
woman.
snacks. That's what's fucked up. She's doing all this just for a couple nigger snacks, and she's not even getting them. If anything, I want to be more like Miss Ciely.
Girl, wait, you think she ain't said when she did? Hold on, let me play it again. Hold on.
No, I heard it. I heard it.
And her husband handled it all. So now what? Some wine, like the angry man.
No lie, I know some women work harder than Miss Ciely.
But that's what I was saying. This angry man. When Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, it was all jacked up because there wasn't no woman there. Once she got it in order, her shit went smooth. So even if you wanted her to work like Ciely still had her house operational.
Yep. Yeah.
With other people's children and her husband and handled it all. So now what? If anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely.
And
Oh,
if anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely. Her house was operational. She had a good black man, a king.
mm.
You know what I'm saying? Mister was a king. Okay. I'm tired of people trying to say that Mister was not a king. he was an alpha male.
Mm. Damn, he was an alpha male, huh? Oh my God, I can't believe this. Though I'm honestly surprised. I'm really shocked right now.
Girl, all these people need their ass whipped.
Yeah, especially her.
Oh, Black
But they
Dahlia
just,
said it
I don't think
wasn't
them,
me.
I don't think them dudes are serious up there though. They were just like, I feel like they're just like, because you heard him say Miss Ciely could have worked harder.
She
He said
could
Miss
have.
Ciely. That's she said she worked hard enough.
Girl,
Yeah.
girl, this man said he know women that he first gave the example of his auntie. When he was young, he would watch his auntie go, and she was a housekeeper. She would work 12 and 13 hour days and come home and have to be at
They're
home
clean.
doing all this cleaning. He said, Auntie,
Mm-mm.
you know how you do that? And like the good mammy, she you know what I'm saying? She said, if I
If
could
I
do it
can
for the
clean for the
white
white
man,
man,
I could do it for my house.
I can't. I'm sorry. Them kids would have been in there cleaning shit. And if it's I'm sorry, I'm not cleaning nothing else. I'm not cleaning
See,
anything else.
that's for all y'all. No, Sharice, you want to be a good black woman too. Okay, all you good. Listen, I know I'm shit. I'm shit as a wife. So listen, don't be like the mule. The mule is shit because mule ain't going.
No, I ain't going
But
either,
I'm
Mule.
trying to make y'all better than me. So this is the shit y'all need to do. Okay.
I guess you think that's going to work? You think that's going to make them stay in the home?
Ain't shit gonna. Did Mister stay in the home? Mister brought his hoe to the house. He had Suge every, but because she was such a good woman, you think Miss Ciely didn't mind the hoe being in the house. She didn't mind Suge being in the house. That's because she
That's
was a
sad.
good quality woman. See, the problem with you modern day women, y'all don't want y'all man to beat y'all, cheat on y'all. You know what I'm
Bring
saying?
home STDs.
Yeah, you know, that STD ain't never killed nobody other than AIDS.
God, somebody block
Yeah.
me on. Put me on timeout.
Put me on time out, girl, because I need to be stopped. Somebody got to
Yeah.
stop the mule.
No, I just had to come up here because when you played that back, I was like, well, damn, she do sound like me. But I promise you, that was not me.
I know. Listen, I think she sounds like me too a little bit, but I'm like, it sounds more like you though. But
I
yeah,
promise
I
you, that
know
was
what
not
you're
me
feeling.
because I
Hey,
wouldn't say
Black
no
Dog. Hey,
dumbass
Miss
shit like that.
I
Mimi.
know.
Hey, you, hey, ladies, hey, Trees, hey, I don't know who that is that just popped up, but hey,
That's
Hey,
Miss
Black
Mimi.
Dahlia.
Hey, Black
Hey,
Dahlia. Hey, Cherise.
Mimi.
Hey, Mule. I
Hey,
can't stay up
Mimi.
long. My daughter's off tomorrow, so we're spending like a girl. We're having a girls' night. But I was gonna tell
Okay.
you, Mule. How dare you have a YouTube channel? Aren't you married?
Girl, and I ain't even get no permission.
You
Oh,
didn't get permission from your
you
husband to
got
do a live
God damn.
and you too, Black Dahlia. You didn't get permission from a man to be up here.
baby, ain't no man been up in my business for a long time. I wish I would. I wish I would.
Y'all better
Yeah,
be
I
on
wish I was
code to
too.
get permission. I need to see some permission slips.
You need to be more like Miss Ciely. Miss Ciely
I
don't work
don't
all
need
the time.
it.
Oh my gosh, you had me dying with that last live that you did because I missed the live, but I caught the replay. I was laughing so much.
Girl, tell them didn't I drag Bomb and Sharice?
Yeah, you said that bomb sews all day. How dare she sew all day?
She lead people to
Oh,
hell. How much do that thread cost?
damn, I missed that one. I was just watching one of yours earlier.
Girl, that's my
Yes,
dog.
yeah, Sharice.
Oh,
She said, "How dare you, Sharice, eat without a man's permission?"
yeah, I gotta see that one. I didn't even see that.
Oh, it was so
So
funny.
you really practice.
I'm telling you, I'm the low value man whisperer. I'm gonna be on this side. I'm getting t-shirts made saying James was right. I'm telling y'all.
Well, James or Pro
Not
Quest.
James. Not James.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. You talking about angry James?
Yes,
Yeah,
girl.
with the
That's
bonnet.
mad at his mama because his daddy tried to kill him?
Yes, girl.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh,
Yeah, I
we're
gotta
doomed,
listen
y'all.
to that last live, girl. I was killing myself. I was trying to stay in character, girl, but I just kept laughing. Oh Lord, girl. I gotta the next time I'm gonna do better, I'm gonna be more serious. Oh Lord Jesus.
I was just going to come hit the link. That girl
I,
that's on this panel.
well, that's what they want. That's like this here what woman Brittany B. Let me tell you, these here people will say anything to get the approval of men. And the killing thing is they ain't gonna never approve of you. Do
Right.
you know that's the
They're
woman
not.
who she rated herself a 4? When a man
No, she
asked
didn't.
her on that show, what you rate
Oh,
yourself? She said she rated herself a 4.
wow.
That's the one Bond was mad with. Bond was
Yeah.
mad because she rated herself a 4.
Brittany, right?
And to be honest with you, that girl is pretty to me. I don't think she no damn 4. But
Uh-huh.
she's so dumb and like pick me and she thinks she a 4.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And she pretty to me. That's the
She got
craziest
low
thing.
self-esteem.
Yeah, she's stupid. Like, I can't even convince you that you're not a 4. Honey, you are probably
Right.
an 8 or something. You're pretty. I don't know what's wrong with this girl. This
People
girl
are
is
crazy. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Why would you even say that online? Like, even if you think that, I don't know. I wouldn't say something embarrassing like that.
No. And guess what? The men love her for putting herself so down.
That's
I
because
bet.
and that's because a man has told her that more than once and she has believed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So women like her make it easy for men like them.
But fuck it, because I'm sure a man's told us something disrespectful, but I don't believe that shit. Like, you
And
can't
Me
I
neither.
like
make me
I
fall
don't
on the floor.
I intentionally do things to repel them just to see. I want to see your true self.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really be like I be in the clouds a lot of the time when I'm on YouTube and shit, just because a lot of people be thinking that it's speed dating in the chat, and if you say something then they'll tag you and they think
Yeah,
that you
they
your girlfriend then.
do. Mm-hmm.
And then if you don't like accept their advances, then they start to hate and like just crazy weird shit. So I stay in the clouds a lot on YouTube, but I be fucking niggas up on Facebook. I stay in jail.
I ain't on Facebook in a minute.
Like they
But
be
yeah,
coming
but
at
I don't really go into
straight like
Dusty's. See, I don't really go into Dusty's channels. Like, see if
no,
they come up on the bombs or
no, that's what I'm
you.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really say nothing in people's chats because I see how the men use YouTube chats as a speed dating game. And I don't want to be parts of it. So most of the time I stay in the chat. I mean, in the clouds. Like, I've been
Right.
on people's channels for a long time, but nobody knew it until I got pissed off enough to say
Yeah.
something. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to stay in the clouds.
Go
But
confuse
on
them.
Facebook, I be knocking their heads off.
Go
And
confuse
I don't go on their shit. I will post something on my own page, right? And all my posts are public. They're like anybody can see them if they search my name. And people be
them.
so thirsty looking me up, they'll come on my shit. They gonna tell me what I'm supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
And then I'll have to politely put them in their place.
Right. Yeah, no, but no, I don't even go to their watch their videos. But like, I don't even know any of them. Like most of them. But
I
if
don't
I
know them
do,
either. Like I don't know all of them name. Like cause like when Bomb like was talking about that other video, I went back and I watched it. That part that she was talking about the Brittany B. And
mm-hmm.
that's how I know her. Of course, I do know Angry Man. I know a couple of them who actually be on there, but I don't know the people. You know them people really names. I know some
Yeah,
of them. The James, he go by Jay Prince on that show.
mm-hmm. Yeah, he be
Um,
going by. He be having a couple aliases,
yeah,
but it sounds like him every time. Like,
yeah.
And
he
you
You
know
ain't
says
what?
the same
about to
shit.
fool nobody, bruh. You ain't fooling
Mm,
nobody.
You know what's
mm-mm.
fucked up about Jay Prince, James, whatever the fuck, whoever the fuck he want to be today? That nigga got my daddy's family's last name, and he act just like them niggas. I
Mm.
can't
Girl,
stand none of them.
Well, we know that that's not his last name.
No, I think it is
James Prince.
because he's too stupid to camouflage himself any better. The nigga dumb.
Yeah, he is gone. Is
Because
he the one that
he comes he have you noticed how he goes on different people's channels under different names, and they'll be like, James, is this you? And he be like, nah, this ain't James.
Yeah,
But then you
yeah,
make him mad and he will expose that it's him.
right, and say the exact same shit that he says everywhere else.
He does it, he can't even disguise his voice. The nigga is slow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is slow. He don't even know he's slow though. That's the thing. He's so dumb he doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
girl. When I tell y'all, hold on, y'all, listen to this.
Yeah. And not want to have sex with her. But see, here's the thing. No lie, I know some women work harder than Miss Ciely. But that's what I'm saying. This Angry Man. When Miss Ciely came, if you go back to the movie, shit was all jacked up because there wasn't no woman there. Once she got it in order, her shit went smooth. So even if you wanted her to work like Ciely, Ciely still had her house operational. Yep. Yeah. With other people's children and her husband and handled it all. So now what? If anything, I want to be like Miss Ciely.
We need Bond to remix that.
If
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 anything, I want
anything,
to
I'm
be
gonna punch her in the vagina right now. That was the dumbest shit I've ever heard of. Bitch, you wanna be Miss Ciely?
I cannot.
You know,
Didn't I
and
do
it's
a
so funny.
stream,
It's
y'all,
so
that
funny
these
that
bitches auditioning to be Miss Ciely?
no, and it's so funny that Sharice made the reference that she sounded like me because I swear to God, every Black History Month when they be playing The Color Purple, I got a cousin that I'll call and I'll be like, she black, she ugly. She got legs like baseball bats. She done set the population of Boone County a new high. And she gets mad every Black History Month and hangs up. She be like, fuck you, bitch, and hangs up on me.
Damn.
Golly.
I swear I do.
Girl, when I tell y'all I had to play that for y'all today, I said I don't know if I really, because I'm supposed to be cooking and stuff, and I ain't doing my Miss Ciely job. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a 12-year-old in here looking at mama. But guess what, girl? I can't believe these people. But this
Right.
is how far they have really knocked Black women down in
Mm-hmm.
esteem. I mean, if y'all see this woman, you would not think she was ugly, y'all. If you would not think, you'll be like, well, what's wrong with her? Because that's what I thought. And
Mm-hmm.
because when I first went on that show, I heard a guy say, well, Brittany, you ain't shit but a 3 or 4. She said, no, I didn't say a 3. I'm a solid 4. Girl, I was shocked.
Mm.
I was like, well, what the hell made you a 4? Don't look like nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Is she big?
Mm-mm. No.
Even if she is big, what they got to
Right.
do with her being a
That,
4?
it doesn't,
Yeah.
but I
I
mean,
was
I
about
could.
to say my sister big and she ain't no 4.
But I'm just like, ain't nothing about this girl. You know what? Her mind is a damn 4. Her mom
Yeah.
probably a 2. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Mm.
there's no way you can look at yourself and think that you're a damn 4.
Right. And that's no, yeah, that's not normal. But we know she got low self-esteem because look at her. Like she's saying and doing anything just to get a little bit of validation from these nakers.
Wait,
Come
girl.
on.
So when her and mom got into it, she said, no, I'm not married, but I was chosen. So somebody said, Brittany, are you engaged? She said, no, we broke up, but I did have a boyfriend. Girl, I was like, hit the floor.
Haven't we all at some point in life? Like, I
No,
mean, I
not all.
don't. I mean, no, but still, like, most grown women have at least had dated somebody.
No, not
But,
all of us.
Girl, when I tell you they got the incel men, they got incel women. And I'm
They
gonna
do.
tell you, these incel damn women are just as dangerous as the men. They
hmm
but
No,
they don't
no.
hate men, they hate the women. They
Yep.
crazy. They
Yeah.
wanna out better women so bad
hmm
that they
Yep.
will, I'm talking about, they wanna crawl on their knees, on their hands and knees. They don't even, just
Right.
to get a man. Girl, I would not do none of that shit to get no man. That's why I'm trying to
Hell
make
no.
y'all better than me. Y'all got to be better than me.
hmm
Cause I ain't doing none of
No,
that shit.
no, at all.
You know what we having for dinner?
What?
Some tuna fish and potato chips. I be there. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna make sure my family eat, but that don't mean they gonna eat steak and potato every day.
Right. Shit,
I
I like
ate
to.
dinner.
Huh?
I ate breakfast for dinner.
Girl, look, long as they eat. But I mean, some of y'all, if y'all trying to be these good women, don't need to eat every day. Some of y'all don't need no roof. Why man need to pay rent, and you can live just as good under a bridge.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, so um I was saying, Nature Boys, she's like one of the youngest girls on there too, because y'all know he's in jail. He went to eviction court. I don't know if he went back and got evicted already, but she is under a bridge. And I'm pretty sure she's in California because that's where she's from. But she was on live and you could see, like, you could hear the cars moving, and she had like a sheet up, and you could see it flapping in the wind, and she's looking around her surroundings and shit. I feel bad, like, but she's crazy because she's sitting there cussing out her subscribers that she's asking money from. So
I would not send her no money because that woman is gonna put all that money on that man books.
yep, exactly.
Y'all crazy sending her money. Sending her money,
No, I'm not
it
either.
ain't gonna. It's gonna do him good, not her.
Mm-mm.
He probably the one that told her to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I mean, like they're asked out, but it's like, where's their family at? The one girl that was from New Orleans, her dad died, but he tried so hard to get her out of there. Like he came down to the tropics and everything, and she actually got out. But them other ones, I don't know. He been in jail for like 5 months. Oh, yeah, this could be me. You know, I can't worship no man.
I was about to say this ain't my channel, so that's why I went quiet because I'm not gonna say what I wanted to say.
Yeah, girl, no, say what you want to say. Sharice, did you want to play that
No,
for us
because
so
people
we can
will
see it?
Oh,
people think what I say all the time is
yeah.
mean.
I could play it. Yeah, but hold on, yo. I'm not home right now. I'm in the car down the street at Popeyes. I don't even think they got a drive through. What? What kind of shit? Wow. Yo, you know what beignets are?
Yes, girl, I love beignets.
Yeah, I guess they
I
have them at
never had
Popeyes
them
now.
at Popeye. I never had they beignets yet. I make them at
Yeah,
my own house.
I was gonna say I've actually heard about them, like from New Orleans.
Hmm.
But yeah, I didn't. I just seen it on the sign.
Yeah, we call it French donuts. It's just like a donut for us.
Yeah.
You eat it fresh, fried, hot, out the grease like a donut, and then you just sprinkle your little powdered sugar on it. Oh, it's so good
Um,
with some
it's this
coffee.
place called Cowtown. It's in Jersey. Mom said she's been there, but they have something similar to them. They're fried
Hmm.
donuts. They're real small though, and they be dipping them in brown sugar. They're so good. Oh, they're so good. Mm.
My daughter last year for her birthday, I did a brunch at my house for her and her sorority friends.
Mhm.
And when I tell y'all that I had all kind of food, but the beignets, they kept me and my husband in the kitchen frying. They did not get enough of that,
Yeah.
and it was supposed to be over with at 5,
Hmm.
and they wound up staying to like I don't know 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's actually turned into a little party. It was really nice for her birthday, but she
Yeah.
didn't want a party. She didn't want a party, but it kind of turned into one.
Hmm. They're
Mm.
addicted. Addicting.
Yeah.
Those beignets. Well, I never had beignets, from Louisiana, but those fried
Mhm.
donuts that are fresh off the thing.
Mhm. Yeah, they
Hmm.
melt in your mouth.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I had to play that for y'all, so y'all wouldn't think I was lying, because I told y'all these women was trying to be auditioning for that, and people was like, "No, women don't." Okay, so when y'all hear all these women, these mammies, just know that they really look up, they idolize. If only I could get a man like Mister, a good strong alpha male, I could be the next Miss Ciely. And you think about it, half of these men sound so damn abusive. Can y'all hear me? Oh,
Yes, we can hear you. I just
yeah.
muted so I didn't echo.
Oh, yeah. But half of these men, don't they sound so abusive? I mean, wait. Let me go back and replay some of that earlier talk, because they was killing me. I was like, basically he's saying all the women lazy.
You're a woman. The man who chose me determines my femininity. Thank you. I sit out there and change that tire right next to the woods and risk a fucking werewolf coming out that bitch.
Now, how y'all feel about this man saying a werewolf could come out the woods? How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think a werewolf gonna come out?
Is it what?
A werewolf.
A werewolf. Thank you. Um, excuse me. I didn't hear it, Rio. I'm sorry. It's like a lot of commotion. So let me go on mute.
I heard it. I try to pretend that I didn't.
Don't pretend you listen. Once you
Because
hear
it's just like,
you cannot unhear this foolishness, okay?
no, I'm just saying, like, I respect people like you, Mule, that are in happy marriages, that are successful and healthy and all that stuff. But when I have to listen to fuckery like this just reinforces me being single and not fucking with that shit. Like, what the fuck? Who? What?
Wait, what did he say?
I've never been protected
This
from
nigga.
werewolves, okay? Maybe you
Oh,
ain't never been protected from werewolves. We got the wrong
right,
type of men.
right.
Wait,
This
hold on. Here we
nigga
go.
really, this nigga is really saying that you should be thankful that a black man is willing to protect you from werewolves, as if werewolves really exist.
Right. You know, it's sad that women are actually like begging for attention from these type of niggas. I mean, damn, that's gotta be bad.
Because they want alpha men.
Right.
You know what? My
I'm
bad,
about to replay it one more again.
Sharice. You got feedback.
I'm sorry, hold on.
When he said out one time, like, what if, like, just like I told, I think I said it on this panel one time. So what if you're driving down the road, it's the middle of the night, it's raining, and you're out in the freaking boonies, and the fucking tire go flat? Who gonna get out there and change that tire right next to the woods and risk a fucking werewolf coming out that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be out there changing that tire, and it's gonna be in the fucking car where it's
I'm just saying, you know, how many of y'all have fought werewolves? I'm just saying. I don't know no woman that done told me they fought a werewolf.
I did right after I beat up the abominable snowman. Like, he's a fucking idiot. Like, that don't even make no sense. Like, he's sitting there making that scenario like bigger and badder thing than what it needs to be, simply because, first of all, you know how many men don't even know how to fucking change a flat tire? Like, excuse me,
Yeah.
I changed a flat tire when I was 5 months pregnant. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's trifling.
I'm just saying, he got a point. They got
And
werewolves in the woods.
first of all, when I changed the flat tire, that was in the year 2000 when I was pregnant. It is 2022. I got fucking roadside assistance now.
Your daughter's 20?
My daughter's 22.
Damn, I would not. See, I don't know. I just wouldn't think that. You just seem so young.
Well, please don't think that I'm competing with these young girls, because I'm not, nowhere near.
No, no, no.
I feel sorry for them.
I'm not.
I'm just saying, like, that dude
No.
is a fucking idiot. If 22 years ago I changed a flat tire while I was pregnant, and now I don't have that worry because I have roadside assistance, why the fuck are you talking about goddamn werewolves that everybody knows don't exist ever since we were 5 years old? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Sharice, so Black Dahlia is
Yeah.
now telling us that AAA has taken black men out the home.
What you doing?
Sure, yes, Triple A took black men out the home.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I wish I would be sitting up there with these corny ass niggas and just
Wait,
so
Sharice,
desperate for their attention.
I want Bomb Cherry to go live so I control y'all on her panel. I'm gonna come up there and be the real.
I know, me
I'll
too,
be the
but
Like,
real
I don't even like
Sharice.
they so stuck in the 60s with their arguments, they can't even keep up with the bullshit that they saying. Like, my nigga, if you ain't got, like, if I ain't got Listen, I know somebody that knows somebody that got some AAA. And if I ever get stranded on the side of the road in the dark with a flat tire, trust and believe me, I'm not getting out to change it.
Me neither.
Why you ain't gonna change it? And I gotta troll you, Black Dahlia. Why you wouldn't change it?
Because, baby, I make way too much money to do that.
But your money can't protect you, Black Dahlia. You need a
Yeah, it
black
can, because
man.
Money can't buy you a man.
it can buy me ammunition, and I have great aim. I'm a country girl.
With the ammunition,
See,
they gonna
that's
keep you
the
warm at night.
problem with you modern day
You
women.
know what? You know what? This modern day woman, this guy, it's so funny. When I was in high school, this guy had a crush on me, but he never told me because I was with my daughter's dad. So fast forward 20 years later, I saw him when I moved out of town. When I was at work, we ran into each other, and he let me know that in high school he had a crush on me. So he wanted to date me. And for a date, he took me to a gun range. After he saw my aim, he didn't want to date anymore.
He took you to a gun range on a date.
That's awesome.
And I still have the target practice papers. I still kept those to this day, and I'm gonna frame them and put them on my wall.
Yeah, you should.
In my glam room where I get dressed.
Wait, Majestic Iron Kitty Cat, what you mean? These modern women ain't afraid of werewolves or vampires, huh?
No, because we got
What you
silver
mean?
bullets and they're hollow point.
They call it the white man, yeah. I love it, girl. We got a troll together. Ooh, girl. Girl, when I tell y'all, these poor brothers, they need my help. They need somebody help, child. I'm all up for the low value man. The homeless man, the man who's selling waters on the side of the road, you heard me? His wife got to be out there
A lot of
working side by side with him, keeping that ice cold. Oh, Lord. I just can't with these Negroes today. But I tell you, when I told y'all that these modern day women is really auditioning to be Miss Ciely, these pygmies, y'all didn't believe me. MJ, where you at, MJ? Because you was the main one saying don't nobody want to be a pygmy. Oh, they got plenty of them. They got plenty. The shit is endless for the pygmies.
They don't know how to take it when you're not a pick me. They're so used to like the black male worship. When you're not a pick me, they be like, who this bitch thinks she is? And they try their hardest to turn you into Ciely. Like Ciely, when she first got to the house, when his badass kids was throwing rocks at her head and making her bleed, and he was beating on her, like that Ciely. That's what they be trying to turn you into.
Okay, I can hear it now. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, these are pygmies.
Uh-huh.
I did a whole stream on they really auditioning to be the next Miss Ciely. I'm telling you.
Are they
That's how
not
you're gonna
noticing?
distinguish the good women, the good black women from the bad black women.
Yeah, but are they not noticing a pattern that them being pick me's is not getting a pick? Because seriously, it seems like a lot of them are all single. So I mean, I don't know. I would think they would just like think, maybe I should stop being so desperate, and maybe I could get a man.
Exactly. Because what listen, coming to America, what the woman was, that they chose for him. Oh, what's your favorite movie? Whatever you like. What's your
Whatever
Right.
you
favorite food?
like.
Whatever you like. Whatever your favorite movie is, my favorite. Listen, people want people that got some kind of smoke to them. They
Right.
know something. Damn,
Woo,
they got a
woo,
thought.
woo.
Bark like a dog. Woof, woof. That's the type of shit I'm gonna need to start doing.
Right.
That's like Crimson Cure.
Yeah, she's terrible. But I don't know. Y'all think she's trolling or y'all think she's dead ass serious?
Look at her. She's dead ass. That's Revenge of the Nerds.
But she be sitting there with her because Nyla made a good
He
point.
is what was his name? Was it Lamar on Revenge of the Nerds, the gay black dude?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real with y'all. And if
She be
y'all
having her
call
titties
me
out, I
on
think.
this, wait, hold on. If y'all quote me on this, I'm gonna say, oh y'all lying. But I'm just gonna say
Screen record.
this. No, don't record it. Cause guess what? She is a really pretty woman to me. But I
Yeah, I don't
can't
think she's
stand
ugly.
her ass, and I be calling her ass ugly all the time. I
Mm-hmm.
can't stand that heifer. So,
Right.
and when I really call her ugly, it ain't really on looks. It's her inner. Like, why would you want women to be this dumb? That's like this Brittany talking about she want to be, if anything, she want to be like Miss Ciely. I don't even care that her outer is not ugly. Your inner is ugly, and you leading. And listen, there's a girl who's gone on Jay Prince's show yesterday. She said she's 19. These people are talking to
Right.
18 and 19-year-old girls.
Watching
Prince
them.
and Q have a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old young ladies. This
Right.
shit is horrifying to me. This is why I call her all kind of ugly bitches. I'm serious. It's
Mm-hmm.
not even about the outer. Y'all really leading young girls to think to be a good girl that they'll be appreciated. They will not.
And
These
take
Negroes
abuse.
who hate them, hate them.
I think I
Right.
got blocked in her chat because I was always commenting and telling her that she didn't have to yell. She just needed to use her mic and remind her of her femininity. So I think blocked me from her chat.
I got
And
timed
then
out in her chat.
yes, girl. And then she always talking about loud black women, but ain't she a
And
loud
she's
black woman?
always yelling, and I would
I'm
always
like,
tell her, you
bitch.
have a mic. You got a really good mic. You don't have to yell. Where is your femininity?
Oh, this is dumb.
And I know that she would never acknowledge that she read what I said, but when she would read it, it would
Me
trip
too.
her up and she would try to control her rage.
Yeah, she never exactly. She would never read it or acknowledge it.
No, she
Like
wouldn't
you
read
know,
it out loud, but she would try to control her rage. And I knew it was because she was reading what I said about her minding her femininity.
right. Well, yeah,
Like,
she
why
she
are
just
you yelling, Kendra?
see. I can't even remember anything she was saying. I just remember her being a mammy, and I remember her not responding to any of my comments neither, and then me getting timed out. So
I think they blocked me completely because I've X'd out of the chat and then went back and my comments disappeared.
what? Yeah, yeah. I be checking too for mine. But you know what? Another thing, another way you can check is are you gonna
And
give
you know who else did that to me? You know who else blocked me from their chat? Six the Goddess.
who's that?
Oh Jesus, she's a mammy too.
Oh.
She's a really pretty girl, and she's even more pretty if you see what her dad looks like. And I think that's what got me blocked out of the chat because I told her I know I'm cute too because my daddy ugly as fuck too.
My dad's good looking.
Well, my daddy ugly, and I don't look nothing like him. I look like my mom and my granny, so I know I'm pretty.
But both my parents are good looking actually. Not to brag, but they are. They're pretty good looking.
Well, my grandpas on my mom's side are handsome, but my daddy, I don't even know how my mama and daddy got together because my daddy, he looks like a bug's life.
Well, you know they say two ugly people make cute babies, but
My
I never.
daddy ugly. I'm glad I look like my mama.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I don't believe that, but no, I've seen it happen though. It usually happens with black men and their preferences.
Yeah, I got blocked in her chat because I told her, I was like, you're very pretty, and I'm quite sure you know your daddy ugly.
Who comes in Cure or the
I'm
other one?
just gonna tell y'all this here. All them mixed children could be for any damn black man. None of them mixed children look like neither parent. None of them
Right.
mixed children to
Yes.
me
Yes.
look. They could be for any black man. And when I tell y'all
Hmm.
be seeing these here mixed couples walking with these biracial kids, half of the time that ain't they ain't their daddy. The daddy done up and left. They with a new man.
Facts.
But
Hmm.
because the kids is biracial, you just assume it's for that brother. But guess what? That's a lie.
I- well, I'm not gonna speak for them, but I'm gonna say for my biracial, she looked like me and her daddy, but she looked more like my family.
That's true.
Like she looks like my daughter, like she looks like her dad because she has his long eyelashes, and like my family has a long oval face and her face is more rounded like her dad's, and like her eyebrows are thicker. But other than that, she looks more like my mom than I do.
Hmm. Yeah. It does be like that. Like
It's
generation.
really weird, but I was gonna say it's really weird in my family who looks like who, because my sister has 4 kids and all 4 of them look like me. Look more like me than they look like my sister. Like to the point where my oldest nephew, one day I got off work and he was on FaceTime with one of his friends, and I was being nosy, so I stuck my face in the camera. I'm like, "Who you talking to?" And she's like, "Oh, is that your mom?" And he's like, no, that's my TT. And she's like, are you sure that's not your mom? He's like, I think I know whose vagina I came out of.
Girl, I don't even go nowhere with my adult sons no more because one day we were at a carnival and it was me with all my kids and my husband and me and one of my sons was walking and a girl walked up and said, "Who this bitch you with?"
Oh,
I said, "Excuse you?" She was serious, girl. He was like, "Hold on, you ain't about to play my mama." She was like, "You ain't your effing mama." I was
and that's
like,
where she
"Baby."
would have got slapped.
Girl, my son was. I said, "I'm so glad you gonna leave her alone today. If you didn't leave her alone before, you gonna leave her alone today."
Yes. She disrespectful as hell.
Who this bitch is, and you tell her I'm your mama, and then you still cursing. You know what? You gonna leave her alone because we ain't bringing this type of heretic shit into our family.
Mm.
Damn heathen.
Hey, I could have been your sister.
Right.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. Because even if she didn't believe it was the mom, you could have still been his sister or something.
I mean, girl, and I'm like, girl, I don't even look young like that. I really don't. I do get a lot of times people say I look like I'm in my 40s, but to sit
Mm-hmm.
up here and say I look like I'm in my 20s, nah, I don't look that damn young. Shit,
Yeah.
no.
But you like
She
do
definitely
like
could.
but nephew, you can't be messing with no girls that are too stupid to be able to read the room and understand when it's a family outing type situation versus like dating.
And can't read the room that she would just cuss a random person like that she's just meeting out
Wait,
anyway.
It's
Majestic
like
Iron
that.
Kitty
Yeah,
Cat
that's
says she
embarrassing. Like,
is
why would
real
you
pretty. I
ever?
think I think Majestic, you talking about me talking about Crimson Curse. Yeah, but don't count me on that because I'm denying that shit. I call her an ugly bitch every chance I get.
Yeah, her hair is nasty.
Even though
I
I
don't like
know
the way
she
she
not, I
talks.
don't give a shit. I'm calling I curse
She
her
is
out every
though.
chance I get. She is pretty. I don't give a shit. I don't care if you're pretty or not. I
But
feel
what makes her ugly
you're
is that everything
ugly.
that she
She
says
ugly.
to other women is for the validation of men that don't give a fuck about her.
Exactly. That's what makes her
Exactly.
ugly.
And that Jessica XO ugly biracial bitch. I don't give a shit how she
She
look
tried
Well,
to
on the
come.
we don't
outside.
know
I
what
Fuck
tear her
that
down
Jessica
real
ugly
quick.
hoe.
we don't
Listen,
know
She
what
we
tried to
have
Jessica
come.
got
actually.
to as women when these women are keep coming for us and degrading us, we gotta stop taking a high road. I'm talking about go to hell with them. Go
No,
low.
no,
Sit
no.
on
I'm
that.
going to hell and gasoline draws leaking.
Yeah, I don't care how cute she is. You an ugly
Yeah,
bitch. Fuck
Jessica
it.
X tried me one time in Bomb Cherry's chat room. She never did that again.
She never got me. Mm-mm. Mm. Oh, shit hot.
Did y'all hear my
Yeah, but
statement? Because I finally came out with that statement, Sharice on Roof. because they kept bringing it up. But did y'all hear what I said? I said what
Mm-mm.
I said, and I meant what I said. I said I don't like what he did, but let me tell you, I was on a couple of pages, and they was trying to ban me or make it seem like me and Bomb and all these people who on Bomb Cherry thing is predator protectors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, they said that Rue at 11 touched a 6 year old. But right before that, it was a Sister George thing, right? And Woman's Sphere and everybody went off on Sister George for calling a black girl a whore and a bitch and saying this little hoe sucking dick on the back of the bus, school bus, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
tried to keep adultifying little kids. So
Mm-hmm.
then what happened was David Johnson and all them got this background on Rue. And they said, well, he was 11. He was grown. He knew what he was doing. This is the thing. These
Wow.
Hebrew Israelites, see, they think they can run game on me. They want us to crucify this grown man who never did it again, who did something when he was a little boy. Just like they want us to crucify this little 10-year-old girl, right? I'm not going to
Mm-hmm.
have y'all cursing her out and calling her bitches and I'm not going to have y'all calling this boy or first of all, they did something stupid wrong. They should have had their ass whipped. They should have went to therapy. All kind of stuff you can say was wrong and could have happened, right? But
Mm-hmm.
what I am not going to do is condemn a 40-year-old or a 36-year-old. You see what I'm saying? For something that
But you
they
know what
never
else, Neil?
repeated again. But
Them
wait, let me
niggas
just
don't
tell you
care
this
about
here.
real predators.
No.
That
Let me
that
tell you what it
actually
is. They want to label me as a predator protector because
right.
guess what? They want us to throw these people out and say that they're grown and they have conscious mind and know right from wrong. That way, when they're screwing these little girls, because this is the ultimate thing, they want us to say these children are adults so they can
Right.
freely screw them, and we're gonna all agree that at 10, that at 10 and 11, that they grown ups. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So they want
Mm-hmm.
that's the game. That is the
Mm-hmm.
fucking game that they're playing with us. But I
Well,
don't fall into these games. Y'all
I
want me to say these people are fucking grown. No, they're not
Right.
grown.
well,
They're
I
not
can say
grown.
I will say that I don't see you as a predator protector. I see you
Me
as a
neither.
mother. So
Mm-hmm.
I understand your perspective and why you're taking the stance that you are with Rue, but as a woman that was sexually assaulted as a child by older cousins and stuff like that, just like Rue, and the reason why I know that me and Rue never got along is because he's just like my cousins. So
Rue
I
is
have
yeah.
no, so me personally, so what I feel towards Rue, I would never hold that against you because I know that your position and your perspective, you were never a little girl that was sexually assaulted. So you don't have that perspective. The only perspective that you have is
I
of the
wasn't either.
is as a mother of sons.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see you as a
Yes, but
predator
let me tell
protector,
you this
but
here.
I
No.
I
Yeah,
do see Rue for exactly who and what he
but let
is.
me tell you this
There's
here.
nothing
Listen.
changed about him since his childhood. He's hypersexual, he's disgusting, he's disrespectful when he talks to women,
Mhm. Well, let me just tell you this here, Black
and
Dot.
he's not
Wait.
sorry about what he did.
Okay. Okay, but listen, I'm talking to you on a personal woman to woman level. It doesn't matter that I never went through it. I can feel your pain and I can hurt for you as a child who went through something from an older child. That does not take away any of that. Do I think that shit was wrong? Hell yes. Do I think that you were hurt and it should not have happened to you? Hell yes. I can still be on your side. You understand? Let me tell you something. Two things can
Well,
exist at the
no,
same
no,
damn time.
that's why I said I don't consider you as a predator protector because I see you as a mother, and because you have never experienced what I have experienced, you don't have my perspective on Rue,
Yes,
and I don't expect you to.
but let me just tell you this because you don't really know all the perspective I have. But what I will tell you is me having a perspective on right and wrong now as an adult. I have a clear understanding that I do feel. Listen, when Sister George was calling that little girl a whore and a bitch, and talking about she was sucking a 7-year-old little boy D on the back of the bus,
Yeah,
right?
she was showing exactly what she
Listen,
feels right now.
but listen,
And that's the same as
I
Rue.
feel as
The
though
way
that
that he is
7 year
hyper,
old, hold on, let me just say this. I feel as
he's
though
still
that
doing
younger
it.
child, listen, I feel as though that younger child got taken advantage of, got brought into a sexual situation that it was too young to understand by an older kid. And it was wrong of the 10-year-old. It is wrong for older anybody to take advantage of anybody else. That's how I feel. But
I
for
know.
me to take and say if that girl is 40 now, I'm gonna still be thinking that she's the same girl who did that. No, because she was a kid when she did it. Even as heinous as I think it is, when you are young and you do some shit, you can still have the opportunity to grow and change.
But
That's my
but
thing.
based off the interaction that I have had with him, he has
No,
not grown and he has not
listen, let me just
changed.
be
He's
honest with
just
you.
learned to hide it
Based
better.
on the interaction I've had
He
from
has
him, he is
learned to
not that
hide
smart.
it better.
No, no, no. Let me just tell you this here. This
Okay.
Negro got caught for all kind of simple petty crimes. He done been to
Okay.
jail so many times. He is not a damn criminal mastermind. And this is my
I
thing.
didn't
If
say
his
that
dumb ass
I
could
didn't
get
say that
caught for
he
all
was.
these petty
Okay,
things, listen.
can I like
If he was doing that pedophile shit, he would have
can
got
I
caught up for that shit too. Because
can
guess
I
what? He
can I
keep
please
getting
give you an
arrested. He can't
experience
stop
based?
getting arrested. He's not a genius. He's not a criminal
I didn't say
mastermind.
that he was.
I mean,
I
listen.
never
I'm
said
not
that he
gonna
was, but
argue
can I
with
give you
what people
another
did when they were
experience?
children. That's
Can I
all
give
I'm gonna
you
say.
another experience based perception of my own? My own father has never been convicted of any sexual crimes, but he is a predator. He's been to jail for all kinds of other stuff, a lifetime criminal history of that stuff, but sexual crimes, not one. My little brother is right now doing 20 years for sexually assaulting our little sister and her friend. And during the trial, he tried to tell everyone that the reason why he did what he did is because he was groomed by our father into thinking that was okay, and still no one listened. So I can understand your perspective, and I do not chastise you or say that you are a pedophile protector, none of that. But I
Mhm.
know from my own experience that two things can be true at the same time.
Mhm.
Damn, I am so sorry. Oh my God.
I'm sorry too.
So what
I don't
happened?
want you to be sorry. I'm just saying, please don't think that I'm just talking out the side of my neck because I don't like the nigga. I know what I know when I know it. I've experienced it. So even though you can't see it because you've never been through it, I don't fault you. I would never beat you up because you can't see it. But I know what he is. He cannot hide it. His conversation is so hypersexual and disgusting and disrespectful towards women all the time. That's why he has tucked his tail and he ain't been on bomb cherries for a while. He know. He know. Show
Wait,
up.
wait, Black Dahlia. So is this something that really happened in your real life with your dad?
Yes. Do you think I just made that up?
No, I'm asking you like how? I mean,
Yeah.
how nobody's never
I was
spoke
about to
out
say, if
against
y'all
him?
want to dox in Google, I can give you names. Yes, my
No, no,
little
no,
I'm
brother
sorry.
right
no,
now is
no. I
20
don't want to dox
years.
in Google, but
My the way that I met my little sister that was molested by my little brother. One day I ordered pizza for my little cousins because they were spending the night, and we went through the drive-through at Pizza Hut, and she was like, "Oh, that's an interesting last name. That's pretty cool." And I was like, "Yeah, unfortunately." She was like, "Yeah, that's my last name too." And she was like, "How did you become a
Mhm.
prince?" And I told her, and she was like, yeah, that's my dad too. But I didn't know that she was the one that our little brother did that. Well, he's older than her, but younger than me. So when I tried to reach out to her on Facebook, thinking I'm being a good big sister, I didn't understand why she did not want anything to do with me until it was explained to me, oh, yeah, that's the sister he did it to.
Mm.
Damn. So your dad used to do it to his own children?
All of them that I'm quite sure every single one that he had access to, and there are 19 of us that I know of.
God
Wow. That's terrible. Mm.
But your mom was able to get y'all away. Oh
My mom
Lord.
only had one kid with him.
Mm.
My
Which is
mom is my mom is quite a bit younger than my dad. Like I said, he's a predator. My dad
Mhm.
is like over 20 years older than my mom. My mom was only 19, 20 years old, and he was much older and married.
Wow.
Actually, his wife, he was married, his wife was barren, but he has 19 children that we know of due to child support cases. But I'm quite sure there's more of us out there.
So his wife couldn't have kids, but he has 20 kids damn near?
Yes.
Wow. Mm.
And his wife was forced to raise the mud baby that he had with a married white woman that was part of a racist family, and it was her sixth child, and it was a nigger baby, so she couldn't keep it, so that's the only reason why he raised that child.
Wow. Yeah. Mm.
But he didn't really raise it, his wife did, because he was in and out of prison.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like I said, none of those in and out of prison, it wasn't for sexual offenses, even though he was committing them left and right. And the last, a couple years ago, his most recent wife, since his wife of so many years died, he married another woman, which was his baby mama. I think she's got the most kids by him. She's got 4 kids. She's the mother of the son that's in prison right now. She was running a daycare for him
Mm. A
so that he
daycare.
could have access to more children.
Right.
And it was state
Wow.
funded.
Mm. And what happened to him now? Where is he? Where is he?
What the fuck?
Um,
Oh my
he's
God.
he's in his 80s. He's old and decrepit and like in a little hover round. His most recent wife just left him for some dude that got out of prison and she went to Texas.
Mm.
I actually drove past him a couple weeks ago and he looked so bad I didn't even realize who he was when I drove past him the first time.
Mm. And so she was helping him then, right?
Yeah, I'm quite sure that he did it to all of her children because her son is in prison. Um, one of her daughters is strung out on Percocets. There's another daughter that's in a psychiatric ward, and then the other daughter, like she has a whole bunch of kids by a whole bunch of different dudes, and she swears that I'm not her sister.
Wow.
Like
So
a
he
lot
just ruined
of
their
kids.
lives.
No, it's really weird. A lot of his girl daughters, they act like his jealous girlfriends. They fight each other over him.
Because they were groomed from a young age, probably. Because I've heard that, like, women, young girls who have been groomed, when they get a little older, they really think that they're in an actual relationship. They'll start to feel jealous.
Yeah, they're all of his daughters that I know of. Like I don't know all of his 19 kids, but the ones that I do know, they're all severely fucked up.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why.
So I'm glad that I had very little interaction with him.
Me too. Shit.
But all the daughters that are really messed up, they all lived with him to some extent.
Mm-hmm.
I've never lived
Damn.
with him.
That's terrible. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't get one of them pregnant. Oh
Who's
Lord,
to
I
say
saw
he
a
did?
thing on Tasha K Black Dahlia where it was a man. He was sleeping with his own daughters,
Yep, I
and
seen
they
that.
Yeah,
couldn't.
I saw that too. And yeah,
Oh girl,
He
I
was a cult
cried so
leader,
hard.
kind of.
there was two
No, he
sisters.
wasn't no damn cult leader. He just
No, he
had
Well,
a
that's what
wasn't.
bunch
they
of
called
kids.
him. They were calling him that. They were
No,
saying
No,
that's like
there was
that
it was
that,
two
that was like
black
a cult.
girls. One of
They
them
were
had
like
like
religious and shit.
by him, and the other one had an
no,
abortion by
he had a
she was like
wife.
16.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yes.
Yeah. Yep, I could
He had
relate.
all daughters.
Man, he
He
was
had a whole
trying to
bunch of
make his
daughters.
daughters do threesomes, y'all, on that
Mm.
damn show. That girl said that shit had me crying and oh,
What's his name again? What is his name?
I don't know. This was something on
Remember.
Tasha K.
Yeah, I know. I seen it though. Um.
It was just like within the last month or two, and it was two sisters.
Oh, so no, I didn't see this then. I thought this. I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, this was recent that she just posted that about the two sisters. Yeah, I think the older one has two
Oh.
children actually had by him, and then the younger sister, the older sister didn't even know that the younger sister had an abortion of his baby when she was like 16 or so.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay. There was one guy who had a
No,
bunch
it
of daughters.
started because she had went to live with him because he kept, I guess, wanting the mom to let them live with him, and then the mom did, and then she went out with her friends, and he found out some guys was there, so he told her, "I gotta check your virginity," and so she thought he was bringing her to the doctor, and then he told her, "No, lay on the bed, I'll check it," because his wife was a nurse, and she thought the stepmom was gonna check it. And then he was like, "No, I'll check it." And girl, he
Shit.
wound up like putting his penis in her and just screwing her. Yeah, it was
Wow.
crazy. It was crazy.
So when they talk about wanting to be Miss Ciely, do you want to be that part of Miss Ciely too?
Yeah. You know that's
Well,
what
on
Miss
Bombs
Sealy
the other
daddy
day.
did her.
I said that's why I told my part of my story. I didn't want nobody to feel sorry for me. But like while stupid bitches are saying shit and your voice sound like mine, bitch, I want to check everybody. No, no, no. I didn't say that. Cause bitch, that's dumb as fuck. I was actually Miss motherfucking Ciely and the shit ain't cute.
Well, I heard niggas on Bombs. Well, they was on Bombs saying that the bed wenches, you know how they called them that, were consensual. That they wanted to be there. Half of them wanted to be there. So
Well, I know that what happened to me, it was before kindergarten.
wow, that's really young. Mm, that's traumatic. And
So were these bed wenches really the whores that wanted it and they knew what they were doing, like they say they want everybody to believe?
mm-hmm.
And
I mean, they
then
were.
and like honestly looking at my sisters, like I don't even, that's why I don't judge women and the stuff that they do. Because looking at my sisters, especially my little sister that says that she's not my sister, I think that every single one of her children have different fathers. Like she's very promiscuous. Like my older sister, I do believe like she's promiscuous too. And I think that she was having abortions because she didn't have pregnancies that could be documented until she was like in her 30s.
Mm,
But the way that she was getting around town, there's no way that she wasn't pregnant before the son her first kid that can be documented.
mm-hmm.
And even though they were doing stuff like that, like I didn't end up like that, but I understand the reason why they did because they had more interaction with him than I did.
Right. Yeah, no, exactly. And I've seen it could turn out either way, but yeah, I've seen it go a lot of different ways. But it definitely causes a big change in people's lives when that happens to them. Because I haven't had that happen to me either as a kid. Even as an adult, not really, but um, yeah, I've seen like I watch a lot of crime and stuff, and I see how like they either turn to drugs or sex or just a lot of issues. That's why I don't think that they should even be like allowed out. I think that they should be drilled or just in jail for the rest of their lives. Because you do that to a child, a young child, that sticks with them for the rest of their life.
Or they also use the women's birth control, Depo Provera. They use that
Mhm.
as a chemical castration for sexual offenders to take away their sexual libido.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool too. I mean, because I don't think they could be reformed for one.
But they could be given Depo.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the kind of shit they need. Shit, I would have been fine with castration, honestly, with no anesthesia.
You can't say things like that. They don't even like it when I suggest vasectomies. They
Yeah.
always come at me about dumbass shit like, oh, you got a white baby daddy, blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, I have a
Oh
white
no.
baby daddy because I live in a small town and I didn't want to commit incest because of my nasty ass daddy spreading his ancestors all over the place.
Yeah, exactly. He has 19 kids, and that's just what you know of.
That's just the ones that we know of due to
Right.
child support cases.
Mhm. Yeah.
And this man is the type of man, like he's so like manosphere before manosphere even existed. Like I was looking him up on CaseNet the other day and I found where my mom took him to court back in 1988 over the paternity of me. But his oldest daughter, the mud baby that was the product of a racist white woman that was married, she has been harassing me to go get a paternity test because he's trying to get out of paying his child support out of his social security check. And I refuse to go get the test. So I was looking it up and I'm like, if my mom took him to court in 1988, why the fuck are we still having this conversation?
Right. Mm. So you don't like that sister either? The mixed one?
No, actually, you know what's fucked up? She was like my idol. She's my big sister. She's 9 years older than me. So she was
Mhm.
like my babysitter when I was a little kid. She taught me how to cook my first meals when I was 7 years old because I had to stay at home by myself because my mom worked and my sister went to summer school. So she taught me how to cook scrambled eggs and fried bologna. So I really looked up to that sister until she told me how she really felt about me because I refused to get a paternity test for her father.
What'd she say?
She told me, like, okay, so our sperm donor was sending messages through our little town for me as if we are friends because he knows that I don't fuck with him. So
Mm.
anytime that he would run into somebody that he knew that knew me, he would tell them like, oh, tell I'm not gonna say my name, but he would
Mhm.
like tell her that I said such and such. So I got sick and tired of that shit. So one day I showed up at his fucking house. I was a little tipsy. I was on my way out to the club. It was like 10:30 at night and he
Mm.
wasn't at home and I videotaped the shit and I posted it on Facebook. And she got mad about it and she told me that I was miserable and I was disrespectful and that I needed to find a family that actually gave a fuck about me because that they obviously didn't give a fuck about me.
Well, who the fuck is she? What does she have to do with anything?
She's his oldest child and she's the one that actually lived with him. Like she didn't
Oh,
even know that his barren wife wasn't her mom until she was like 12 years old. She had no idea that her mother was white.
wow. Mm. Do you talk to anybody on your dad's side?
Not really.
Because I know you were
Like
saying go
there's
do the
like
ancestors.
a cousin of like that has my same last name. She lives a couple buildings down from me and occasionally I get their mail in my mailbox, but I just put the flag up. I don't even take it down to their door. I'll put
Mm.
it back in the mailbox and put the flag up.
Cruel. Yeah, I feel you though. Damn,
Like
that's a lot
it's
of
a
drama.
No, yeah, that whole family, like, they know what's going on within that family, and they're the type of like, it's a bunch of mammies and like pick me's and like degenerate males, and they just perpetuate that shit back and forth. So I understand why my mom, once she realized, like, my mom was young when she started fucking with my dad, and he was older, so I know that he probably manipulated her mind and shit to get her in that predicament. But once she figured out what the fuck was going on, like, she tried to protect me as much as she could, but she has her own like shit to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry to hear about that, but your story reminds me of a story of a family in New Orleans. The lady had like 8 kids for her own daddy, and they
What?
was living, yes, they was living as man
You
and
said
fucking wife.
for her daddy?
Eight. She had 8 children for her own father, and they was living like man and wife. Nobody knew that was her daddy. They was from like a country town, and the mama had died, and the daddy had moved them to New Orleans, and so that's what people thought that was his wife. Well, she had all these kids for him, and guess what? He started having sex with the sons and the daughters, his own grandchildren.
I'm not surprised. I'm quite sure my dad did the same. Like, you know what? It's so
Wait,
crazy. Like,
and when the kids finally wound up telling later on in school, wound up telling it, and he went to jail. He got like 80 or 100 and a whole lot of years, y'all. That's when finally the mom said that that's her daddy. And they did all of this stuff and found out that really was her daddy. The mom at that time was like in her late 30s, but she was slow, like really, really slow, and only had went to school like fourth grade. He
yeah, they
pulled her
take
out. He pulled her out of school, yeah, and moved her to New Orleans like that was his wife.
Yeah, they take advantage of, like, it's really crazy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can see that. Like, I'm glad that I wasn't like fully engulfed in stuff like that. My mom knew to protect me from that. But my other sisters, I can see how they were severely affected because, like, my older sister that I was talking about, the oldest one of all of us, he calls her Barracuda. That's his nickname for her, Barracuda. And I always thought that was weird. But what made
Yeah.
it even more weird was a couple years ago when she was like trying to talk me into like getting the paternity test. Like, she was trying to tell me like trying to convince me of how nice he is and stuff like that. And she was like, "Oh yeah, he really likes to cuddle. He likes to give hugs and he likes to cuddle."
What?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I was just like, does she hear what the hell she's saying right now?
She probably thinks it's normal.
No, like, she tried to pass it off as if he was just a loving father. And like, she didn't just tell me that our brother was in prison and was telling the court about him being molested by him and not being believed. Like, that's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
never.
He doesn't have, it doesn't matter whether it's a boy or a girl. If it's a kid, like someone younger than him, he's going to take advantage of them.
Wow.
And like, at one point for like a little bit over a year, I had moved into this house, signed a lease and didn't know where he lived, but he lived right down the street from me. And so I had to note, like, show my daughter and my, like, I had guardianship of my little cousin at the time too. And so I had to show them and let them know, like, this man is a dangerous man. Like, if he ever tries to talk to you when you're outside, just know that he is not nice. I don't care what he says to you. Do not listen to him. Come in the house immediately.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, because at that time, that's when I found out that his last wife was running the daycare for him. and they would do stuff like for Christmas they put up all kinds of like SpongeBob decorations out in the yard, like things to entice children.
Yeah, that is that. Mm. And he be like, does he have trick or treaters come to his house?
Probably because they decorated for Halloween too.
Well, I just want to thank y'all for coming up. I'm gonna have to end the stream now. I have to do something with my family. But do y'all have any closing words?
No, I
No.
really appreciate it.
I
Yeah, me
thank y'all
too.
both for coming up. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, have a good night and you enjoy your time with your family. See you
God, I'm
later.
about to go cry into my pillow for this here black
No,
dog.
don't,
Oh,
no.
don't you?
I'm already crying, but guess what? I can't do it on live.
Well, I love you, Mule. I love you too, Black Dahlia.
We
Don't feel
love
bad,
you.
Mule.
Black
Well,
Dahlia,
thank
I'm
you for
so
giving
sorry
us
for
the
everything
space
you had.
to.
I'm so sorry for everything you had to go through. That shit was horrible.
No, it's okay. I understand what I'm here for. I have a purpose. So I know that I could not help other people through heal their pain without understanding it first myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you look at it like that.
Yeah, I just feel like nobody deserves some shit like that. I mean, I couldn't imagine it.
No,
All
I
right,
don't
y'all.
get
I
it.
see
I
y'all.
think, yeah, I don't think that I deserved it, but I know, like, I know what I signed up for when I came here for this life, and I'm a bison warrior. You can't like scare me off with no bullshit like that. Like, it's all good. Like, whatever I have to do to protect the interests of other children, it doesn't matter. I'll go through that shit.
Mm. You're a good person. Look, y'all.
But that makes me even more vicious when it comes to other children. Just know that.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody have a good night. Thank you. Love y'all.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.